Women's sports are having a moment like never before. Stadiums are selling out, TV ratings are smashing records, and new stars are emerging every single week. From football to cricket, tennis to basketball, the numbers don't lie. Women's sports are booming. But here's the twist. While fan interest has skyrocketed, business investment still hasn't caught up. And today, we're breaking down why that's happening, what it means for the future, and why this could be the biggest missed opportunity in modern sports history. Let's start with the numbers, because they tell a story that's impossible to ignore. Just last year, the Women's FIFA World Cup drew more than 2 billion viewers worldwide. Yes, billion with a B. That's a record-shattering figure that rivals some of the biggest men's tournaments in history. In the United States, the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship featuring Caitlin Clark and Iowa broke records too, pulling in nearly 15 million viewers, more than many NBA playoff games. And in tennis, stars like Coco Gauff, Iga Swiatek, and Naomi Osaka are bringing in millions of new fans. With women's Grand Slam finals regularly outdrawing men's matches in live attendance, the growth isn't limited to one sport or one country. This is happening globally. In the UK, the Women's Super League has seen attendance double in just 2 seasons. In Australia, women's cricket is thriving, with the Women's Big Bash League becoming one of the country's most watched domestic competitions. And in India, the Women's Premier League, launched just last year, already ranks among the top 5 most lucrative cricket tournaments in the world. Everywhere you look, fans are showing up, streaming numbers are climbing, and athletes are becoming household names. But here's the big question. If women's sports are thriving on the field and capturing audiences like never before, why isn't the business side keeping pace? According to Deloitte's latest report, women's sports make up less than 2% of the entire $75 billion U.S. sports market. That's right, less than 2 cents out of every dollar in sponsorship, media rights, and advertising goes to women's competitions. And it's not because the audience isn't there. It's because the business world is still underestimating just how valuable this market really is. Sponsorship deals for women's teams and athletes remain dramatically lower compared to their male counterparts. Broadcast rights are still undervalued, meaning TV networks and streaming platforms aren't paying anywhere near what these events are truly worth, and brands, most of them are still putting the majority of their marketing budgets into men's leagues, even when the numbers show women's sports deliver massive engagement and better audience loyalty. But change is coming, and fast. Just take a look at the LPGA Tour, where revenues are projected to cross $250 million this year, a record-breaking figure that has stunned industry experts. The WNBA recently secured a landmark $75 million investment from major brands and private equity firms, with plans to expand teams, increase salaries, and enhance visibility. And streaming platforms like Amazon Prime and ESPN Plus are starting to compete aggressively for women's sports rights, understanding that this is one of the fastest-growing content markets in the world. One of the most interesting trends is how social media is rewriting the rules. Unlike in the past, where athletes needed big TV deals to become stars, today's women athletes are building massive audiences on their own. Take Alexia Putellas, the Spanish football icon, who has over 3 million Instagram followers, or Coco Gauff, whose TikTok content routinely goes viral. These athletes aren't just sports stars. They're content creators, influencers, and global brands, and that gives them power like never before. And it's not just about viewership. The demand is translating into real money. Ticket sales for women's events are at record highs. The Women's Rugby World Cup final sold out in under 24 hours. The NWSL, America's top women's soccer league, saw average attendance climb 45% in a single season, and the UEFA Women's Euro 2025 is expected to break all-time tournament revenue records, with millions of fans already registered for ticket lotteries. So what does all of this mean? It means the business of sports is at a crossroads. There's a massive, untapped market growing right in front of us, and companies that fail to act now are going to miss out on billions in future revenue. Brands that invest early in women's sports aren't just supporting equality. They're getting ahead of one of the biggest growth opportunities in the entertainment industry. And with more visibility, more money, and more sponsorship, the quality of competition will only get better. Better facilities, higher salaries, stronger academies, and larger scouting networks will create a cycle of success that benefits everyone involved. But to unlock that future, broadcasters, sponsors, And governing bodies need to make bold decisions today. They need to pay fair value for TV rights, prioritize equal promotion, and put women's sports front and center, not as an afterthought, but as a main event, because fans are already here. The demand is real, the passion is undeniable. The only thing missing is for business to keep up, and here's where you come in. If you love sports, if you believe in equality, and if you want to see the next generation of superstars thrive, now's the time to support women's competitions. Watch the games, buy the merch, follow the athletes, share the highlights. Every click, every stream, and every ticket sold sends a message to the industry. Women's sports aren't just here to stay, they're the future. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Which women's sport are you most excited about right now? Is it football, basketball, cricket, tennis, or something else entirely? And do you think the business world is doing enough to keep up with this incredible growth? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one of them, and if you want to stay on top of the biggest sports stories, from transfers to trades to business insights like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Because trust me, the next few years are going to redefine everything we know about the business of sports, and you'll want to be here when it happens.